Okay, so I'm sitting here with the luscious, lovely Meg, and the very first hashtag Ask Meg questions come in, and the question is what does Meg and Amy like to do? What's their favorite thing to do in the sanctuary? And so I'm going to put the question to old Meggie. Meg, what is your favorite thing to do in the sanctuary? Eh? Okay, she's communicating it to me. And the answer, besides chewing on Kevin's neck, is their favorite thing in the whole wide world is to get out the enclosure, load in the vehicle, and go out into the greater area and just be lions. And they love nothing more than to do that, and just to exercise, run a bit, sniff the wilderness, scratch on the ground and be in a different area. So that's your favorite thing besides chewing on Kevin's leg or face. Is it true, Meg, that lions have incredible powers of recovery or rejuvenation once they've had an injury like a cut or a sprain or a bruise? Tell me, is it true? Yes, they might, yeah? Wow. Okay, so Meg has answered a emphatic yes, it is true. Lions are incredibly powerful when it comes to the powers of rejuvenation, and this obviously makes sense through thousands of years of evolving or having the need to evolve to be tough, because one cannot allow an injury to hold oneself up. For example, if a lion has a debilitating injury and can't keep up with the pride, it can mean the difference between life or death. So I've seen it myself. I've seen lions with deep gashes that for most humans that were put in hospital and at least have some stitches and a course of antibiotics and whatnot. But with a lion, you come literally in 2 to 3 days later and you go, oh my goodness, where's the injury gone? And it makes sense, being a predator that does stand the risk of getting injured quite often. Another question as we sit here in the night pen trying to cool off on another blistering hot day is the question to you, Meg, is how many times a week do I come and visit you? And how many times do we walk? And are you my favorite? In other words, do I spend more time with you than the other lions? That's her ignoring face. So what she's basically saying is that I don't spend enough time with her, and 2 to 3 times a week is not enough. And once a week, a walk for once a week is definitely not enough. And she thinks I have favorites at this park and she's not one of them. Which is not true, Meg. And now she's sulking. So if you have any more questions for Meg, please send them to either the Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. And remember to ask the question not to me, but to Meg, with the hashtag AskMeg. Thanks. Meg? Really?